Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're journeying into a miniature world filled with enormous adventures. We're going to explore one of Hans Christian Andersen's most beloved fairy tales from 1835, the story of Thumbelina. It's more than just a tale about a tiny girl. It's a profound story about courage, kindness, and the universal quest to find where we truly belong. So grab a cozy blanket and let's dive into this enchanting world. Our story begins with a lonely woman who longed for a child. A kind fairy grants her wish with a magical barley corn. When she plants it, a beautiful flower blooms, and nestled inside its petals is a tiny, exquisite girl, no bigger than a thumb. The woman lovingly names her Thumbelina. She lives a happy, sheltered life, sleeping in a walnut shell cradle and sailing on a tulip petal in a bowl of water. But this peaceful existence is about to be turned upside down. One night, a large, ugly toad hops through an open window. Seeing Thumbelina's beauty, she decides the tiny girl would be the perfect bride for her son. Under the cover of darkness, she kidnaps the sleeping Thumbelina and takes her far away to a lily pad in the middle of a wide stream. When Thumbelina wakes up, she is heartbroken and terrified. Alone and trapped, her future looks bleak. But even in despair, her innate kindness shines through. Seeing her tears, the small fish in the stream take pity on her. They nibble through the stem of the lily pad, setting her free to float downstream. A graceful white butterfly even helps pull her along, and for a moment, Thumbelina feels a sense of freedom. This is the first of many instances where her gentleness inspires others to help her. Her journey, however, has only just begun. The world is a vast and dangerous place for someone so small. As autumn arrives, Thumbelina finds herself alone and shivering. She stumbles upon the home of a kind old field mouse who offers her shelter for the winter. In exchange, Thumbelina keeps the mouse's home tidy and tells her beautiful stories. The field mouse is practical and well-meaning, but she has her own ideas for Thumbelina's future. She introduces Thumbelina to her neighbor, a rich but blind and boring mole who lives in a vast underground tunnel. The mole is instantly captivated by Thumbelina's beautiful singing voice and proposes marriage. The field mouse urges her to accept, seeing it as a ticket to a life of comfort and security. But Thumbelina is horrified. The thought of living her entire life underground, never to see the sun or the flowers again, fills her with dread. She understands that true happiness isn't about wealth or security. It's about freedom and living authentically. This is a crucial turning point, where she must choose between a comfortable prison and the uncertainty of freedom. During her time with the field mouse, Thumbelina discovers a swallow, frozen and seemingly lifeless in one of the mole's tunnels. Instead of leaving it, her compassionate heart takes over. She nurses the bird back to health, secretly bringing it food and warmth throughout the long winter. This act of pure, selfless kindness is not just about saving a life. It's a symbol of hope. The swallow represents a connection to the sky, the sun, and the world she yearns for, a world of freedom. When spring finally arrives, the grateful swallow is ready to fly away. It invites Thumbelina to come along, but she feels she can't abandon the kind field mouse who saved her. She politely declines and says a sad goodbye to her friend. However, as the wedding day with the mole draws near, Thumbelina's despair grows. On the very last day she'll ever see the sun, she goes outside for a final farewell. Just as she's about to give up hope, she hears a familiar tweet tweet above her. It's the swallow. Seeing her misery, the swallow swoops down and insists she come with him this time. With nothing left to lose, Thumbelina climbs onto the bird's back. Together, they soar high above the fields and forests, flying south to warmer lands. The journey itself is symbolic of her transformation. She is literally rising above her troubles, moving from the dark underground world toward the light. She is no longer a passive victim of fate, but an active participant in her own rescue. The swallow brings her to a sunny land, filled with fragrant, beautiful flowers. He gently places her on a large white blossom, and there, in the heart of the flower, she meets a tiny, handsome prince, just her size, with a golden crown and delicate wings. He is the king of the flower fairies. He is immediately enchanted by her beauty and her gentle spirit. He asks for her name, and then he asks her to be his queen and rule alongside him over all the flowers. For the first time in her life, Thumbelina isn't being forced or coerced. She is being asked, respected, and loved for who she is. She joyfully accepts. The prince gives her a pair of delicate wings and a new name, Maya. She has finally found her home, her community, and her true love. She has found the place where she belongs. The story of Thumbelina has had a massive cultural impact. It has been adapted into countless films, ballets, musicals, and storybooks around the world. Why does it resonate so deeply? Because it's a story about the power of the individual spirit. Thumbelina's small size symbolizes her vulnerability and humility, but it never defines her worth. Her journey teaches us that true strength isn't about physical power, but about courage, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to kindness. The moral lessons are timeless. We learn that kindness is never wasted. The help she gives to the fish, the butterfly, and the swallow is returned to her when she needs it most. We see that freedom and self-respect are far more valuable than any material wealth the mole could offer. And most importantly, Thumbelina's story encourages us to believe in ourselves, even when we feel small and the world seems overwhelmingly large. So, what can we take away from this beautiful fairy tale? Thumbelina teaches us that no matter how insignificant we might feel, our inner qualities, our courage, our compassion, our integrity are what truly matter. It's about staying true to your heart, even when faced with pressure and hardship. Her journey from a lonely flower to a beloved queen is a powerful metaphor for personal growth and finding one's own identity. Thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful journey through the world of Thumbelina. It's a story that reminds us that with a brave heart and a kind soul, you can overcome any obstacle and find your own sunny field of flowers. What's your favorite part of this story? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the world of stories. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.